Alright guys, another update on Shin Ultraman. Last couple of weeks I've been working on Shin, and kind of can say I finished up his arms. They look pretty good. I might need a little bit more touch up with the red. Now I used the paintbrush on his arms, at least the red. The silver I did airbrush that, and I'll have that on this video. But it would be just too tedious to mask him off. I could do it, but I decided not to. I did it with a brush, and I think it still turned out pretty decent. As you can see here, looks pretty good. This iron tower, they call it, I airbrushed that with the silver, and turned out pretty decent. Might have to do a little bit of touch up on it, but I think it turned out pretty decent for the scale that it is. It's, you know, I wanted to add a light on top here, but it would have been just too much to run the fiber or whatever. I might think of something else, because I'm not quite done with even getting on the base. I got some ideas for the base, and I've been working on that on the side, but I wanted to focus more on Shin and this tower. Now Shin over here, you can see I got him almost masked off. The black showing is going to be red, and then the mask is going to be silver. I still have to do this side of his chest where my thumb is, and how it goes up to his shoulder. Then I got to cover his face with some tape, because that's silver. But he's looking pretty good. Very tedious to mask him off with the kind of design he has on his outfit here, as you can see in the back. And my biggest challenge is, after the red's painted, it's not going to be the big areas that I can cover up with tape to paint the silver. It's just right here, shape on the, like where his belly button would be, and you can probably see it. It kind of goes up fancy up towards around his shoulders, but that's going to be the tricky part, masking that off. But I'll take my time and get that done. Once I get him airbrushed, he's going to look pretty cool. But I'm almost there. I'll be back on him today to finish him up. Like I said, the arms, I'll probably have to maybe touch both of them up a little bit more with the paint. The paint I used, the red that I used, is the lacquer that Tamiya has out now in these jars. And get it right this time, it's LP7. It's pure red. And then the silver I used is their lacquer, and it's LP11. And they look good together, as you can see on the arms. What I did do with the arms, I used get this out of the way here. I used Tamiya. I used their XF2, the flat white. Then went over it with their X2, their gloss acrylic white that they have. And then I used the red on his arms. And like I said, they look good. I'm kind of, you know, for doing that little bit there, and it was a little tedious with that little striping he's got on his shoulder there, to paint that in with the red. But look pretty good. If there's any touch-ups to do, I can still do that yet. I haven't put a clear coat on these yet, but I figured I'd share this with everybody, what I got going on my workbench. I have been working on Shin. It's been a month since I posted. This is Friday, April 25th. I probably will post this later on tonight on my YouTube channel. I got the part that I airbrushed this silver, and then when I get him set up, I'm going to see what I can do to film that. Once I get him somewhat out of the way, paint it, and see how that looks, then I can move on. But I'm going to go ahead and call this a wrap for part 3. Working on Shin here. His arms don't look too bad. This turned out really good. So I'll be moving on. Get back on Shin. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a wrap for part 3. I could thank everybody for watching. Be safe out there. And I'll talk with everybody later.